Alrighty, folks, get ready for another night of Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. This is day 6 on Fall or Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. Well, it is Fall of Avalon, but can't forget the tainting of the Grail, the Grail of the Taint. While that loads, hopefully it doesn't crash while I get everything else suited up and ready to go. I apologize for the late start. I needed to take care of some other things, and I was, just slacking. What's new, right? Boom, 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 boom. Clickety, clackety. Day 6 in Avalon, mate. How are you? Hello, Fig. Hello, Stony. Hey, Stony's on time this time. Well, where we last left our hero. No, we we went to the other part of the map, right? Well, a different zone. Okay, so it turns out it's not just entirely open world. It's an open segmented world. Kind of like Beast of Reincarnation, but I would say the separation in the world is a little more vast in each one of these respective locations. But we went to Canucked, and I was getting rolled. Everything was like one-shotting me. It was definitely, it's a good thing, though. I needed to get humbled, and I needed to get a little taste of how much difficult it actually gets. I actually wanted to hold off going anywhere else in this. Go back to the Horns of the South, something like that. Needed to be able to upgrade armor, finish off some of the quests over there. I wanted to play a little bit off stream and just do some of these side quests, but I'm all right with.
Wilkin, oh, damn it, Wilkin!
Is
that you? Oh,
look at you bot. Sorry, guys, you have to read the subtitles. I gotta get rid of a bot. There we go. You named your pig Wilkin?
Well, yes, what of it? Lots of people give their animals names. Some have a cow named Bessie.
Yeah, but my name's Wilkin. You silly... No, I'm joking. It just sounds like an unusual name for pig, doesn't it? Naming them mean it's hard for you to butcher them.
Butcher them? Oh, sweet old mother. I haven't even thought about that. What if someone ate him? Please, please, you have to help me find Wilkin before something terrible happens.
You must really like that pig.
The thing is, Wilkin's not really a pig. He's my lover. Well, he's a pig now, but he used to be a man.
Okay.
He was one of Camelot's soldiers.
I thought she was freaky.
The thing is, I might have done something really stupid. Look, I just wanted him to be happy with me. I know he's not the type to settle down, but I just wanted him to understand that he doesn't need all these other girls when he has me.
That doesn't explain why he's suddenly a pig.
I went to see a witch that lives outside.
Aha!
See? Here. I'll show you on the map. They say that if you really, really want something, she'll appear and grant your wish.
It's a hag.
To be fair, I thought it was just an old wives' tale. I mean, nobody can live that long. Not even a witch. But I decided to see for myself. She gave me a potion. She told me to add it to my beloved's meal, and that would be it.
Yonder
He'd be
alert.
right by my side.
That's Witcher, right? Did she want anything in return?
She wanted something precious
Your
to me,
firstborn, huh?
but I didn't have anything. So she said she'd take her payment later. Fat chance of that happening now. I won't give her a single coin. And if she ever
Pig.
shows up here, I'll tell her what I think of her and her deals. I've already sharpened my pitchfork to give her a warm welcome.
Can't you just ask the witch to reverse the spell?
That's the thing. She disappeared. I went back there, but there was no sign of her. It's like... And then... Wilkin disappeared too.
She done had him for
Now
breakfast.
all
I could try to find him for you.
Really? Maybe.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's for sure. Oh,
Happily ever after. Before I leave this place, there is... I wanted to check out the bookstore. There's a bookstore, and they mentioned that, I forgot what the race was called. Del Riata? There we go. They mentioned that Del Riata was running the bookstore, so I want to see if it's one of the Del Riatas that I saved, or maybe just a different one. Hello! How's it going, Soul? Yes, it is, right?
Welcome to Vrel's bookshop.
Is it? No, maybe
reading
not.
Without buying. And if you're here for porn, kindly leave before you start.
Oh, we gotta leave. You mean people were doing more than just reading here?
Aye. Look, I don't begrudge anybody their reading habits. Each to their own. But some things should be kept private.
So you're Del Riata?
Aye. Not only can I read, I can even make recommendations. Imagine that.
You think this bookstore has the
So,
other entry, has another
If you
entry
have a
for
joke to tell,
Don't
bother.
Liliana?
I'm pretty sure I've heard them all.
A Del Riata owning a bookshop. Isn't that quite a rare sight? Oh, I've got one. A Del Riata walks into a bookshop.
And then the shopkeeper says, "Huh, it must be raining." Told you, I know them all. Maybe one day, I'll even compile them into a collection and burn it.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah! Beautiful Liliana and the Del Riata captivity. We're buying it. Oh, we got extra volumes. Secret Societies of Avalon and the Stone. We'll get a bunch of these books. Okay, so then we already read the Chamber of Ecstasy. That's in the past. Beautiful Liliana and the Lustful Marquise, Volume 2. Does she have Volume 1? Does. Dang. I feel like this is too much. She done got them all. The Avalon Crimes, number 27. Boom, boom, boom. I wonder if she's got any laying around that she wasn't selling. Okay, that's the one we've seen already. What is this one? Be fashionable? What queens wear? Oh. Look, I'm Ram, another
Forgive the
smut-loving
mess.
fiend.
I didn't really have much choice about where to set up my things. Normally I'd be in a tavern, but... Well, it looks like the tavern is closed until further notice.
Alright, I don't need one. I didn't actually want to talk to him. Alrighty. We got some books to read. Hear ye, hear ye. It's in the bag. Which one should we start with? Let's do Beautiful Liliana in the Dalriada Captivity. Beautiful Liliana in the Dalriada Captivity. As the tall, muscular giant turned around, Liliana's breath caught in her throat. She gazed at him in awe, taking in every inch of his magnificent form. Her eyes were immediately drawn to his weapon, a club unlike any she had ever seen before. It was massive, with a taut, blazing red head mounted on a long, swollen, imposing handle. Liliana couldn't help but feel a rush of excitement at the sight of it. Even though fear still gripped her, it was quickly replaced by a growing sense of desire. As the giant approached, his shadow falling over the woman huddled against the cave wall, Liliana's heart raced with anticipation. She watched as he extended his powerful tattooed arm toward the plump, red-haired girl with ample, soft peaks, reminding her of delicate pillows filled with sheep's wool. The woman whimpered in terror. "Leave her alone," Liliana spoke up, her voice shaken slightly. "Take me instead." The giant bared his teeth in a feral grin. His eyes gleamed with hunger. He grabbed Liliana by her restrained wrists and hurled her onto the bare skin spread out by the fire. Just in time, Wolf. Freaky deaky hot. Why? You are always here for it. You're never missing out an issue of Liliana. Beautiful Liliana and the Lustful Marquise. There's 2 volumes of that one. We'll save that as last, okay? We got Beautiful Liliana and the Forbidden Pleasure. Bedtime stories with Nez. Ain't that the truth? Ooh. Beautiful Liliana and the Forbidden Pleasure. Liliana drew closer to the girl, her left hand sliding sensuously beneath her bare back as her right arm wrapped around her delicate neck. She eagerly pressed her lips against Ariana's, feeding from the sweetness of her mouth. Yeah. At first, Ariana hesitated, but soon she responded with equal fever? Liliana's right hand began to explore the smooth, honey-colored skin, gliding along the plump hills of Ariana's curves. She pinched and stroked her quivering peaks, while her lips now pressed against the exposed flesh of her neck. "We shouldn't," Ariana protested. "You're my stepsister." But Liliana was undeterred. Capturing her mouth with hungry urgency, Ariana's body trembled with desire. Her whispered protests giving way to a senseless moan that filled the room. Man, that one was crazy. She would probably get a kick out of this, Stoney. She'd probably get a good laugh. All right. Beautiful Liliana and the Lustful Marquise. Stepsister, whoa! The Marquise de Baesi lifted her gaze to Liliana. She stared at her for a long moment. Her eyes wandered lazily along the velvety path of the girl's slender legs and rounded hips. Her gaze rose to Liliana's cleavage like a warm breath, tracing the line of her neck before brushing over her swollen, ripe plums. The corner of the Marquise's lips lifted in a faint smile as she narrowed her eyes. "What kind of work are you looking for?" the Marquise asked, the timbre of her voice low and husky. There was something about it that made Liliana tremble. "Oh, any kind," she replied. "I can do anything." "Anything?" The Marquise wet her lips with her tongue. She stood up languidly, approaching Liliana so closely that she could feel her warm breath on her cheek. "Are you obedient?" "Yes, my lady." "Excellent." The Marquise purred. "Then kneel." Liliana curtsied obediently and sank to her knees as the other woman's feet at the other woman's feet. She watched as the aristocrat lifted the edge of her puffy crimson dress. Her breath hitched as she saw that hidden underneath that heavy skirt was only silk stockings and garters holding them up. Liliana's face and cleavage flushed with embarrassment as she gazed upon Marquise's invitingly spread petals surrounded by soft bushes. The girl knew very well what was expected of her. Oh, man. All right, the last one. Beautiful Liliana, the Lustful Marquise, Volume 2. The Marquise of Bias, whatever, couldn't tear her ravenous gaze from Liliana, her body quivering with unspoken longing as the girl sank gracefully to her knees. The sight of her set the Marquise's heart thundering like a war drum of lust. As the Marquise touch traced down her back, Liliana's body shivered in kind, her own desire awakening like fire licking through dry leaves. Her lips moved with mounting fever, her tongue flicking like a mischievous serpent, driving the Marquise into exquisite madness. At last, the Marquise trembled on the brink of rapture. Liliana pulled away, a sugary smile curving her lips. Is there anything else you require, my lady?" she breathed, her voice thick with sultry promise. The Marquise grinned and winked, gleaming in her eye that could set a candle blaze. "Oh, my dear," she purred. "There's ever so much more I require." "Oh, dude, where's Volume 3? Lustful Argonian from Skyrim got me thinking about this. Yeah, honestly, this is... We should have... There's a covered version of this. She just has this all the way out in the open. Whoa. Yeah, it would have been funny if we had more Lustful Argonian. We need more. Hopefully we get more volumes in Hammerfall or whatever the next Elder Scrolls game leads us. But I feel like they wouldn't do it justice.
No need for that, is there?
Shut up. Alright, I need to go back. I need to get out of the Canucks because I'm not trying to get my butt whooped, dude. How's everybody doing, though? How's it going, Ricky? How's it going, Soul? How's it going, Todd? How's it going, Kiwi, Stoney, Soul? If I did say Soul. Who else am I missing? Hope I said hi to everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. Lord Yvain gave me the location of the Shield of Palamedes. Still need to repair this deck, and the only thing that sucks is I have, like, how much wood I have. I have a lot of wood. I just don't have it all. I need 50. 50. And I don't know where to get wood. I have a wood cutting axe that I have no idea what the purpose of it is. I'll read those ones later. Because there's like nowhere to actually like cut wood. It's weird. And I don't remember where it's gotta be the organization. Come on. Where's the wood at? Did I pass it up? At 36. I don't remember how I got so many. Doing good, doing good. Good news. Dawn Walker's getting 60 frames per second on PS5, which is awesome. Yeah, I understand the arguments for frame per second. Just like very a little bit. I would say I understand the arguments against it more than I do for it, but it's not that big a deal to me. Usually. There are some times where I get it. For certain companies, that's not okay with how much money they have and how much they should be focusing on optimization, because that tends to be like red flags for people not properly optimizing their games. But there are companies I give more grace for when it comes to that. Okay. By the way, so far I've been enjoying Stalker so much, got me thinking about Fallout New Vegas vibe to it, but I don't think too heavily about New Vegas that much. Oh, speaking of which, guys, we got the what is that? We got a game show. There's a game show. I already forgot what it's called, but yeah, there's a game show, a showcase, a gaming showcase with Jeff Keighley. Oh yeah. Where is this Drinking Buddies quest? You have any predictions? Anything you're excited to hear about? Possibly hear about? Aren't expecting much? Somewhere in the middle?
Maybe the fish aren't all...
This guy doesn't sell no wood. Loser. I'm curious if we'll get any information on the remakes. But the only thing against that, I was going to say the remakes, that's why I brought it up. You brought up New Vegas, was the remakes for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, which have been heavily rumored. Nothing's been confirmed. But with judging with how they did that and how they dropped it for Oblivion, kind of like Shadow dropped it. Nobody knew they were working on it, and out of nowhere just drops it. I feel like that's the route Bethesda's going to continue to go forward with the remakes, at least. So I'm curious if we'll get something like that, but I also did hear from, like, inside sources of whatever. Somebody posted that, right? They said that that wouldn't be likely until next year. So who knows? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to play this. The only issue is I gotta, like, whenever I do play Stalker, I gotta make sure it's separated from when I play the Metro games. I feel like I would confuse the two if I played them too close together. I mean, just thinking about what both of them offer, I think I get confused as well. I was gonna say, I think one just deals more with the paranormal, maybe, and then the other one doesn't, but I could be absolutely wrong with that as well. What am I doing? I need wood. Well, it's nowhere near as serious as deep as Stalker. This is based off of the 1970s movie and novel. Hey, you gotta be careful. Choose your next words wisely. Not Kiwi. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? It's actually a genuine question. That's actually not a... Fallout goes deep. Fallout goes really deep. Fallout perhaps insanely deep, especially with how the original Fallout games, and then once Bethesda got their hands on it and the direction they took the games, and it goes pretty deep. Fallout has dark humor. Stalker does not have that humor. Which version of Fallout? You know what I'm saying? Fuck. I think I just need a rest because everybody's sleeping. Lame. You know what, Arthur? Let's talk. The Menhir, what do you think happened?
I have no idea. The Menhirs were Merlin and Nimue's domain. I was mostly just relieved they worked. Although I've always felt an odd sense of familiarity with them. I think they reacted to the power we now wield. The Four-Dweller element within us. But why and how? That's beyond even my understanding. But tell me, are you well? You were unconscious for a while.
I'm fine. No need to worry.
That's...
We're big pimping, Arthur. We're ready to ride or die, dog.
You're admirably resilient. You remind me of some of my knights. The ones who helped me to build Avalon.
You know what, Arthur? You reminded me a lot of myself.
Never
Don't big
down.
bro me right now.
We may not have chosen each other's company, but I'm glad it's you I ended up traveling with.
Yeah. When Kiwi says Fallout 1, 2, and New Vegas, Kiwi mixes up 3 with and, the word and, so when Kiwi counts, it's 1, 2, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Kiwi really means Fallout 1, 2, 3, and New Vegas are the real ones, so I wholeheartedly agree. Yeah, good call out there. What do you think of Lord Yvain?
Well, the apple has fallen far from the tree. I don't see the air of Palamedes in him. His ancestor was a ruler devoted to his people. He was even capable of defying me when the situation called for it. I always respected him for that. And Yvain, I see a man trying to please everyone. That is the gravest sin a leader can commit. Decisions are never easy, but they must be made.
Respect.
I see that the current Lord is trying to delay that moment, and I fear it's his people who will suffer most because of his indecision. I know much time has passed. I just hope Palamedes' bloodline wasn't diluted by the carelessness of one of Yvain's foremothers.
Whoa, Soul. Fallout 3 is fantastic and perfectly fine. Fallout 3 was absolutely, genuinely, no troll here, a really fucking good game. Fallout New Vegas is phenomenal, don't get me wrong, but there's nothing wrong with Fallout 3, and I'll die on that hill. I'll say the story is subpar compared to New Vegas, the main story, but it doesn't mean it's horrible. Yeah, I'll die on that hill. Kiwi knows I'll die on that hill, though. Did the children of Morgan exist in your time?
I was familiar with tales of secret societies.
And I'm part of them, dog.
With us from the homelands. I tasked my sister, Morgaine, with investigating them. But amidst the fires of war, I had little chance to keep a close watch on her. It was only near the end of my life that I learned she herself was a follower of Morrigan. Perhaps I would have seen it as betrayal. But thanks to you, I understand now that while the children's ways may be
Vegas offers the best freedom.
They do seem, in their own twisted manner, to care for Avalon's safety.
Shit. I didn't even rest. Hey, lady. Bruh. Why aren't you... You're selling a bunch of bullshit. Damn it.
Please. Again? Well, well.
The
Oh,
famous
yeah.
Bromar. No face and no life. That savage wiped out an entire unit of Camelot's infantry. But he couldn't take you down, huh? It's like the gods themselves made you for the job. Though I'm not sure which ones. In any case, you've certainly earned the gratitude of the capital. You are truly remarkable. I've never met anyone with such an insatiable thirst for blood. I almost wish there were more bounties left. But alas, you've handled them all.
Yeah.
Please, take this as a token of Camelot's gratitude. And keep up the good work.
Camelot's
I hope it brings
ring.
you as much satisfaction as it does me. Go.
That's awesome. I killed everybody. I killed all the people that needed to be killed. There's a famous quote in the movie Major Payne. There's got to be somebody out there that needs some killing. I'm sorry, Major. You've killed them all. That's basically what he just told me. It's an honor. Increases max health by 10 and max stamina by 5. Yeah. There's a lot of things. When it comes to Fallout 3 versus Fallout New Vegas, just because one's better doesn't mean the other one is worse or bad, right? And I think that's maybe what people would get confused. They're like, I love New Vegas so much more that Fallout 3 is ass, but that's far from the truth. There's actually a lot of quests and side missions that I love way more in Fallout 3. A lot of them, actually. Some of my favorite quests from Fallout are in 3. And they were handled beautifully. I feel like this castle this is a very weird interior. It's very misleading. You'd think it's like so deep and have like multiple stories going up, but you can only go down into a basement. There has to be something more I'm missing here. Maybe there is a big secret in this place. It's like even these walls right here with these curtains, this shit seems so off. Plus, where's the... Oh, there he is. I was like, where's the guy that works the museum? I feel like I needed to hit him up for a side quest. But I think I already talked about all this stuff with him before.
What?
Yeah, I think I talked to him about those ships already. Alright, this one says drinking buddy. This guy's got a peg leg. He's a pirate, eh?
What do you want?
He said, Yarr, what do you want? Not gonna ask me to speak to you. He said something you gotten into you.
Guess he's got nobody else to get pissed with. Finley never liked drinking alone with him. Tigden tends to get into one of his moods. And? What? That's all? You're bothering me just because that old rascal is sitting alone in the inn with nobody to natter to.
Berg doesn't want to talk. Maybe Finley will. Stupid squabbles. He said he hates you. I need you to be more precise. Do you know what happened to Berg? He's too upset to talk. Did something really happen recently? No. So something's from his past? Yes. Where can I learn more about what happened? Well, Tannigan, tell me more. Why is this guy not talking? So I assume I can learn more else. Is he really that upset he's not talking? Can you point me in the right direction? He's writing it down. Is this the guy that's upset? Should have been paying attention. Oh. This is the mute guy. Mute Finley. Talking to a mute. Never mind. That makes sense. Drinking buddies. Finley marked a place on the map. Maybe I'll learn more about Berg's condition there. Where did he mark on the map? Dude, he's trying to have me go all the way to nowhere, in the middle of nowhere? Maybe while I'm out in the middle of nowhere, I'll find a spot to chop some trees or something. I gotta figure out what to do with that. Hold up. Wait a minute. See, I'm gonna show you guys. Right here. See this? Wood cutting axe allows wood cutting. Where, dog? Where? I don't believe it. Goodbye, corpse eater. Now, I'm gonna take out my wood cutting axe. I'm gonna start chopping everything. See this little tree right here? I should be able to hit it. Okay. Nothing. A normal tree. Nothing. A dark tree. Nothing. Nothing. You know, I just remembered. There were certain spots in this game, yeah, that I was unable to open up because it required me to have the King Arthur's ability. You know, maybe once I find whatever I need to woodcut, just like the pickaxe, whenever I activate it, just comes out. Maybe it'll be like that with the woodcutter's axe. Can only hope so. Alright, let's check it out. What's going on here? So what happens? Interact. We got the power. Woo-wee!
Have you seen?
I have seen the flower. It's beautiful. Ooh. This looks like the poneglyphs in Skyrim, where I learned oh, I'm gonna get a dragon shout now, guys. What, unavailable? What the fuck? Bitch, I was having a moment! Alright. Boost Rodin unlocked. The weirdness is a purpose in of itself, and the creation within or through the weirdness requires no explanation. It simply becomes, and then it is. The weirdness is a field of fulfilled potentialities where anything can happen, things beyond imagination. The only limits are our minds and our understanding. It takes shape according to our will, our emotions, and our thoughts. We cannot shut ourselves off from it. We're junkies to the weirdness. The kingdom beyond set their ambassadors to maintain the balance. The Ever-Dweller. Only one thing is known for certain. The Ever-Dweller cannot survive far from the boiling, primordial weirdness of Tuthan, our capital. Does this mean that the weirdness exists beyond Avalon as well? That it is a force? A substance that enshrouds and imbues all of reality with its potential? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Goku's gonna be fighting the weirdness. Oh, another poneglyph. Interact. Avalon, just a midpoint between the far simpler human reality and the timeless kingdom beyond the stars. It is fascinating to gaze upon the land of men and see all that commotion. They live, they die, and even their vanishing has a purpose. One can mourn what is lost, and then one can celebrate the growth of new life. Their decadence differs from ours, for theirs, in the end, has a conclusion. They have purpose in their life. It's been a minute since I fought one of these things. It was a boss fight. Okay, I was gonna say, the boss fight then. Is it gonna be a boss fight now? She's gonna absolutely roll me here. Dude, this spell's cooking her. I need to get my potions in my quick slot. Oh, damn it. Yeah. Weak. 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 There was no place as beautiful and primal as this. When we discovered it for the first time, it felt as though it had been created for us. One of the earliest, most untouched places on Avalon, unmarked by our actions, and yet we felt such a deep connection to it. We decided to weave new lives here, from thought and intention, from potential shaped after our deepest desires. And for the Weaver, we chose the purest among us.
Come on, inside.
Okay, we have there's a Weaver in here. Ooh.
Step forward. After all, you know me well. Take off your mask now. It's your home. Welcome, little prince. Why the sullen look? Aren't you glad to see me? You finally made it here. It must have taken quite a long time.
Pee-wee, you were there when I got Excalibur. You don't get the actual. This is very realistic. Got a nice look to it, that's for sure. You basically get the ability. I don't know. I still don't fully understand how I haven't pulled the sword out, but the sword's still there. But I have like an extra layer of abilities towards my King Arthur abilities. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Aren't you glad to see me? You finally made it here. It must have been taking quite a long. Who are you?
So, you don't remember me?
Remember me.
I'm afraid it might have something to do with the form in which I see you now. This
Fortunately, not the actual
body and
sword yet.
soul, that much different from what I expected. But to answer your question, I am the Weaver. And though it may be hard for you to believe, a part of you knows me all too well.
Prince. Why do you call me that?
Because it is easier for me to address you this way than to accept that, for now, you are nothing more than a human.
For now.
It is painful, but I must come to terms with it.
Where am I?
It is a place where my prince was woven from the threads of pure potential. The Pale Lady was relentless in her desire to fulfill her vision of an offspring, modeled after those she watched so eagerly. It displeases me that you don't remember. I'd envisioned your return and our meeting quite differently. But now it all makes sense. Now I understand why you need that shard.
Shard? What shard?
The shard of the prince's memory. It is shattered. Much like the fragmented memory of the king that lingers within you. I'd gladly speak with him, but something is preventing him from manifesting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know all the details. What I do know is that after our prince was murdered by our kin, his potential, what you humans might call his soul, did not perish. The prince had been deeply fascinated by humans, and so after his death he manifested in one of them.
That was me.
That person
Was
was
Arthur.
Arthur, the man who would one day become your king.
Hello, gorgeous Voltron. So Arthur was a four-dweller in some way.
Arthur was a man mortal like any other,
He sounds so exhausted talking
but
to me.
ambitious like few. But yes, his origins are far more complicated. This is a tale of two separate realities.
6th century Britain is
series
looking
of
different.
specific
Just a
events
little bit.
began to intersect.
Oh, you just missed it, Lucas. I just got off Fortnite, man.
Everything that has happened, and everything that will happen, is meant to decide the fate of that knot. And we, as you likely already know, have been pulled into all of this.
What
Our
now?
meeting comes to an end. I regret how brief it is, but my role in your story was always meant to be insignificant.
Do I get anything for that? Weaver? Oh, he looks cool. The Weaver was once a creator, an ancient four-dweller tasked with shaping life from the raw threads of the weirdness. In forgotten caverns and sacred spaces, he wove new beings from thought and desire. But time has unraveled his purpose. Now weary and hollow, the Weaver speaks not of futures, but of burdens carried too long. Used by the Pale Lady, who wove bridges instead of lives, passageways for memory and grief, he is not angry, just tired. He did sound tired. Tired of weaving, tired of feeling, tired of the world that no longer makes sense. He longs only for rest, though the threads he spun may still bind the fate of Avalon. Dang. This is deep. I gotta remember where the other... I think it's somewhere over here. Pump faked his spit. You jerk. What's your rating so far on this game? I still wouldn't give it a number without completing it, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I feel like I'm gonna be in the somewhere in this within like not to be no, I think it's fair to be like somewhere within that 7-ish range. We'll see though. Whoa. Look at that. I just found a glitch. Get me through the floor. Get me through the floor. Oh. Look at that. We just went through the floor. Yeah. 10 out of 10. Look at me. I remember. Yeah, very entertaining. Has a lot of that, just the mechanics and what the game has given you. Kind of mess around and make whatever build you want. I am a little wish the amount of experience I got was a lot more. But then again, I am playing on the harder difficulty, so I gotta remember that as well. I'm like so eager to get more abilities unlocked and stuff. This place looks crazy. Shouldn't rate things as offensive. I don't like rating things without finishing them first, but I'll give you like a generalized. I'm okay with like squires. Look at these squires. Damn, no, he got me. These squires cooked me. Why am I so weak, bro? I need to do something. I need to get some levels, dog. I need to get some upgraded armor. What the fuck was that? He pulled me? I said Todd Howard is a 0 out of 10 person. That's fair. And Todd Howard, where's our Morrowind remaster, jerk? Woo! That's close. Did they not drop anything? What? Fallout 3 has over 200 endings. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rock. Coin. Druid's friend, jute fiber. Oh. Druid's friend restores mana. It's the one-winged angel himself, Sephiroth, the dog. Sephiroth! Time to save. Day 6. Oh, 3 of them? Dude. Yo, the reach these guys, these fucking losers have. Sickening. This place sucks. Oh, the other 2 guys ran away. Cowards! I kept throwing knives at ghosts. No! Should have just drank one while I was in the menu. Every time I think they're way too far away from their swings, they're like... I think that's another thing that is weird. The perception in this game, like depth perception, how close I am to how far away I actually am from things. Always. And how much they, like, home in with their attacks. Okay, did I not? Okay, I did grab. What the heck is this? Okay, I'll say it wasn't reflecting. Lighting up the dance field. Yeah, they dancing over here. Thought the thing was gonna attack me. Saving it again. Saving it. Where has this led me to? Somebody wants to hang around and chat it up. Who is this? It's Lancelot! We finally found him! Yo! Ayo! Lancelot! How are you doing, brother?
My hands were made to serve the king, not rot in idleness. This emptiness. I cannot bear it. I threw myself into nothing, and nothing is what I became. Nothing without my king. Nothing without my blade.
Sir Lancelot?
No, no, no. Don't speak that name. It's a traitor's name, hateful and vile. Let it be cursed. Let it be forgotten.
What happened to you?
I died a traitor's death. Trampled and torn apart. Fitting. So very fitting. I thought that would be enough. But I failed him in life. How could one measly death be my absolution? I couldn't. I can't. I clawed my way out of the abyss, but came back empty-handed.
It's pretty metal. Arthur, maybe you should talk to him.
Arthur? No. No, please. He cannot see me like this.
Too late.
He mustn't be made to look at me. My blade. My erendite, who remained behind. In the abyss. Deep in the weirdness. I cannot face my king without it. My sword belongs to him, as do I. But without it, I am nothing. I cannot kneel before him and offer him nothing.
What? Tomb of Sir Lancelot. Search it. Oh, I didn't think it was gonna make me leave. Is this me going into the abyss to get his sword back? So I feel like the game wants me to, you go down this way, fight that guy, then use whatever this is that leads me over there, right? Why do I feel like I can make that jump? Probably not actually. Let's see, we do a little test run. Nah. Unless we're gonna try something. We're just gonna push the game's button, see what we can get away with here. I'm pretty sure I have a potion of slow fall. I wonder, did I already use it? That's the question. Wait, decreases fall damage. There we go. Will it make me floaty at all, or is it just? We'll see. All right. Oh. It did not. And I didn't even jump. I don't even have to save it. The game's very forgiving on that aspect. It's kind of close. I'm gonna try one more time. Just gotta find the best angle. Clearly it's... Oh, well... Clearly it's not this. Am I even losing health? No. Word up! Here we go. And a jump! Alright, yeah, it's not happening. I'll stop trying to cheese it. We'll just do it. We'll pay attention. We'll have a good time. Good times. Great vibes. Defeating zombie-like ghost spellcaster thingies. Eldritch Reaver! Hey. He's over there crumping. There we go. So weird, like, the bar to get here, right? I had to go through all those other ghostly guys that are way more intimidating, can like one-shot me than this boss over here was trivial. Hey, look, it's Lancelot's sword. Damn, this thing looks sick. Erendite. This area is straight from Dragon Age. Which one? I never played any of the Dragon Age, so I guess I wouldn't know. Increases physical damage by up to 200% depending on missing health. I don't have any of the requirements. I'm far from them, too. Well, get ready to talk to Arthur, because we got you your sword, buddy, old boy.
Everything I touch turns into ash.
Is that what you were looking for?
Erendite. Oh, how I long to hold it again. Just the weight of it in my hand makes me feel almost whole again. Like I might be worthy. Like maybe not everything was lost.
You're still dead, you know that, right?
I know I am. But even the dead can serve. Better than the living sometimes. I have nothing to fear, and nothing to lose. The only burden I carry is regret. The only thing I seek is absolution.
Would you like to talk to Arthur now?
No. I know. I feel that he's with you. But there's nothing I could say to him. I won't beg forgiveness for my betrayal. I don't even know what I fear more. His mercy or his scorn. Please, as his closest confidant, take my blade. And I beg you, let me serve you and Arthur on your journey. Let me prove my devotion, my remorse, not with words, but with deeds. Let me earn his trust again. This is all I ask.
Hey, his armor too. Summon Sir Lancelot. Yo. That's awesome. Alright, how does this work? Oh, orders your summon to attack a specific target. Mana cost is crazy. I need 12 spirituality to actually do it. Damn, dude. The requirements are off the chart, dude. Erendite looks cool, though. Apparently, you know, he'll use a sword a lot, apparently. He's not using the lance. He needed his sword. Yo, the helmet goes hard, though. This is what the whole getup looks like for Lancelot. Lancelot or Maharaga, you know what I'm saying? Dun, 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 dun. Does go hard. Not with that. That doesn't really go with it either. That's not what I would be wearing, but the helmet does increase the critical damage by 25. Also does 7 armor. When your health is below 20%, increases your physical damage, increases melee critical chance. It does a very melee-centered, very good build though for melee-centered. I forgot I recently bought armor that does more for bleeding. Should be going back to that. The only thing that sucks about bleeding, or the bleed spell that I have right now, it sacrifices a lot of my health. Very big on sacrificing health for damage. That was cool. Wait, why is this part blocked off now? Wait, because that's not the same side we came in on? Or was it? Uh-oh. Never mind, we're good. Oh, it is. This area was blocked off. Did I miss something? Damn it. And there was a hole here. Huh. Even the way I came in is blocked off. I need to really start making some more food too.
Your Majesty, it's an honor to have you among us again. Thank you for helping me find my way back to your knight. I regret not doing a better job of guarding him.
How do you know Arthur's with me? Who are you?
My name is Fianola. I'm here
Fianola.
on behalf of the Royal Geographers. I was sent to do, well, quite a lot of work, actually. And as useful as it would be, the wordness never blessed me with an extra set of hands. Say, traveler, how would you feel about joining the oldest, most prestigious guild in Avalon?
Depends on what I need to do to join.
Oh, but you've already done the most important thing. You found what was lost and opened a new path. What better way to prove yourself as a true geographer in the making?
About your guild? If it's so prestigious, how come I've never heard of it?
Yet you use our maps, don't you? Our work is vital, but often unseen. For centuries we've roamed this island, charting its every corner and noting the dangers that unsuspecting travelers might face. You should be more appreciative, you know.
After so many centuries, is there anything left to explore on Avalon?
Avalon's nature is ever shifting, ever changing. The wordness transforms not only
The
living
wordness.
beings, but the land itself. Some places become unreachable, while others that appear are new to us. And there are those that have been forgotten, waiting to be rediscovered and brought into the light.
The guild accepted a picked among its ranks?
Why wouldn't they? My kin are familiar with the wordness in a way other. With the fog thickening, we can reach places that have become.
Okay. What do the royal geographers have to do with the Knights of the Round Table?
Everything. Our most important mission is preservation of Avalon and the pillars it was built on. We were sworn to protect the tombs of the first knights, but they were lost to us. There were rumors that the tombs were sealed, and only King Arthur could open them. Turns out, the rumor was true after all.
Tell me about the other tombs.
I appreciate your eagerness, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. The other tombs are scattered across Avalon, hidden and sealed, waiting for the one who can call the knights back. Let your soul guide you. Find them, and I will find you.
Sir Lancelot Shade has joined us. Alright. How do you know Arthur's
I'm
with me?
equipped. I can sense the wordness and the spirits within it.
I mean, me
I
too,
knew
yeah.
you weren't alone when I saw you emerge. The soul you carry, however weak it may appear, is deeply connected to the Wordness, and to Avalon itself. Souls like that are rare. Besides, only the one who wields the power of Excalibur within could open this tomb. And that is rarer still.
Sir Lancelot Shade has joined us. Is that something you wanted as well?
What is King Arthur without his faithful knights? Merely half a legend, if not less.
Whoa.
They thrive by his side, and he thrives by theirs. And Avalon's foundations only grow stronger because of it. Sir Lancelot carries centuries of grief, and only serving his king once more can ease it.
Leave! Finolia character. Let's see what her backstory is here on the old journal catalog. Here we go. Finola is both a Pict and a royal geographer, a combination that makes her uniquely suited to navigate Avalon's shifting landscape. Her connection to the weirdness runs deep, woven into her very being. While most see chaos in the fog, Finola reads its patterns, deciphering secrets hidden for centuries. She adapted.
I hope you found what...
Ooh, we can level up. Level up. Honestly, let's go for spirituality right now until we can get to like 12, I think is when I get access to another spell that I would very much so like to mess around with, dabble in, and enjoy. Critical hits for spells, blah, blah, spell power increase, dealing daily elemental damage. I need to look for stuff that each enemy affected by elemental status increases corresponding damage. After casting a spell, your next spell will lower mana, blah, blah, blah. After casting a spell, your next spell, higher base mana cost, deals okay. Is there anything that... I think I looked for this before, but I wanted something that increases like the length of some of these spells, like how long they stay on them. Receiving damage creates a magic feedback explosion, dealing 50% of the 50% of max mana as magical damage to 8 meters around you. Only happen once every 30 seconds. Critical hits with a spell restores 25% of the mana costs. Okay, gotcha. Movement speed, nah. We'll still increase spell power for now. Adam, would you say this is creepy or scary? There's these wooden platforms made from flooring of a house in a pitch black void, each one illuminated by an overhead light. If you fall into the darkness, it is an instant death. What do you think? I think this sounds like... I mean, it kind of depends on how... Is that something that's happening in Stalker or whatever game you're playing? It's interesting. Hey, cook. Recipes. Oh, there's something else I needed to do. Crap. It's something with an onion, or garlic, onion, and something, right? Crap. There's so many side missions that I have, and I know one of them was something about that. I'm just gonna have to remember which one it is. Something about like a portal or something like that. Where? Wait, is this it? Delicate matter? A soldier Rigby asked me to get a book for his pregnant. Nope. Self introduced me to Seer, marked his last name morgue, asked me to speak with Ian. Roots of knowledge. Is one of the main missions? No. Oh, there it is. John Harbour, the local medic, asked me to perform a druidic ritual. Found a note of an old forgotten druidic ritual. He's curious of what it might lead to. I forgot. I need to look into my notes now and find out what that note asked me to do. I already forgot about it. Ancient scroll, maybe? Oh, yeah. So, venison, onion, and a clove of garlic. Venison, onion, clove of garlic. Wait, that's just beef. Venison. Onion, clove of garlic. Venison stew, okay. Now I gotta go to a... I gotta go to a druid thing. Should have marked that quest, honestly. There we go. Hopefully it marked one of the closest ones. Okay, never mind. It's all the way up there. Fuck. The weirdness is out tonight. Yeah. It is very creepy, Ricky. What is this? Miners' tunnels? Ah, fine. I was gonna say I don't want to go in it. I don't want to deal with any tunnels, but budget. Let's get sidetracked to some more. Why not? It's an old bandit mine. That's a good guy. Horst. Horst, wake up. Stealing all his stuff. So I wonder if there's just like a decent mine to be working in. Gotta be a tunnel that leads out to another side though, with the quest marker pointing on the opposite side of the tunnel instead of just the entrance I walked in on. Interesting. Oh, we got some bad guys in here. Oh shit! That actually got me. What the fuck? You little shit. You Bugane. Yeah, you don't like that, do you, huh? There's a hole. Ooh. Sharpening Stone, Iridescent Pearl, the Reaper's Shroud. Sounds like a cool spell. Charge by killing. Okay, so charge by killing, but what does it do? Charges. All right, stuns and pushes back and all nearby enemies. Some of the charged ones are cool sounding, but I also feel like not worth it. Hey, some wood. Wolf's Call and Soul Savage. I think I just got the spell to summon some wolves. That's pretty sick. Summon a wolf to fight by your side. Yeah, let's roll with it. A lot of iron. I really got to go back to the main town and start seeing how much I can like upgrade some of my armor pieces. Guy dead? Geographer's Corpse. A Geographer's Journal. They say I'm chasing shadows, but I'll search every patch of these lands if there's something new to be found. Folk think I'm mad, but what do they know of discovery? I'll go where others won't, even if it means pushing past common sense. There's talk in old writings of a cave by the western shore where people once knew things. Ways to heal, they say. But maybe there's more to it. Who knows? Who knows what's waiting in those dark places? Guess I'll have to see for myself. Lies. All lies. Last, a journal entry. Very cryptic. Geographer's Ring. A hailstone. And then he's got his... He'll take his clothes and his hat. For nobility. Fine wine, cheese pie, Camelot delicacy, whiskey. Wonder what caused him to meet such an unfaithful end. Get him, wolf. Wolf. Corpse eater. Wolf, go attack him. What are you doing, wolf? What if it isn't the real Elon Musk? Hello, how are you? You just missed it, dude. I was telling you, we just did it. I just got done with the Fortnite today. I was on it all day. I was like, where's Lucas, dude? This area is heavily swarmed by zombies. Where am I on the map? What the heck? Where's so many zombies? Nah, I'm over encumbered. That's crazy. I'm sure I picked up something I didn't need. Anything of notable weight? Fishing rods, half a. Drop one of those. I know I have more fishing rods. Alright, I need to... Oh, it's right over to my side. Should be able to, hopefully, get to a fast travel point. No! Did me in. I was like, should I grab it? It's honestly all these potions. It's clearly what it is. All right. Increase movement speed by 5% when not in combat. I don't really care for that. I'm going to sell that. I'm not going to be using it. Soul salvage. I think I have... That's the second one I have. Selling it. Razor splash. I'm not going to use any of these concoctions of tossing. I'll keep that one. That one's kind of an anomaly. That one restores mana by 10 per each enemy within 8 meters of its impact. So I can see that being more useful. More practical. Each swing deals 1 damage to you. Each hit applies bleed. The blood sword. But yeah, I already have something. Dealing damage makes enemies bleed. This spear's way better. Selling this. You can sell Lancelot in the summon. Alright, upgrade. I gotta see... I gotta really... Yeah, let's gotta get this chest piece, if anything. Oh, it even does increases the passive on it. That's nice. Damn, the cost went up to 50. Damn, that's crazy. Do relics to the chest piece. I haven't even think about adding relics yet. Restores 10.5 health after killing an enemy. Increases stamina. Multiplies stamina regeneration. I like the restoring the health after an enemy dying is pretty nice. I think I'm still gonna hold off on that though. I don't have anything else going on in there. Fuck it. Armor weight reduction. I like that that's a thing too. You can actually like grind for making armor pieces way less. I didn't even think about upgrading the backpack. That would in turn increase the limit. Oh, that's huge.
Buy it.
Wait. Should be able to make, yeah, I was saying, make a ton of leather. Found an island of chocolate ice cream and caramel cotton candy. What are you playing, Stony? Where's my stash? Oh, wait. I know where it is. I know I have a stash in, like, each city location. Just a matter of finding it. Oh, I didn't want to put that. I wanted to take it. I was like, why do I have food in here? Increases lifesteal by 2%. That's actually a pretty decent weapon for lifesteal, just in general. I'll just hold on to that. The lightning, I love the big old thing, but I'm gonna hold off on that thing too. Red Death Shield. Honestly, I should just sell that. There's no point in me having that. Hexed bow. Arrows deal additional 5 magical damage. We'll get rid of the volcanic tree bow and keep the hex bow just in case we have an instance where we need a bow. Get rid of some of this hatchling armor. Oh, the place is called Suncrest Isolate. It's the island closest to the World Tree. Gotcha. Alright. Leveled up some things. Or upgraded some armor. I'm gonna really start getting rid of some of these other... Oh, wait. I never... Oh, I was actually heading towards a quest. I forgot about that already. Got sidetracked with finding Lancelot. We got Lancelot, which... Wait, am I really holding on to his armor? Like, the armor's cool and all, but there's not... I'm not going to be wearing that for a minute. And that's just weighing me down. I'm going to keep the sword, though. Who knows? I'll keep a Lancelot the spell. I'll keep, Yeah, the helmet's cool, but just all of it. Sir Lancelot's armor. Ah. I remember I was going to come over here once, but totally got sidetracked. Also, there was like a little kid here. He asked me to go fishing. I remember that. In that puddle. And I was like, that's not a good spot to fish. And he's like, why don't you just humor me or something like that? And then I was like, I need to go. Because it was getting really late, so I decided to just go. And I was like, I'll come back later, but he's not here. Wonder what happened to the kid. Think something special happens if I just fish in this pond? Just a little puddle? Not really calling that fishing at all, but you know. I suck at fishing in this game. A wooden doll. There's no struggle with that. Huh. Lone angler fishing rod. A mug. Why do I feel like there's gonna be something special in here? Alright, I'm keep on pulling trash. Maybe there is something special. But maybe there isn't. The world may never know. Interact. You're supposed to bring all those items one... Oh, that's so annoying. I thought it needed me to cook that. I cooked all those items already. Damn it. So I need the venison, I need the onion, and I need a garlic still. I'm supposed to put them separately on the altar. I thought I had to cook them and bring the cooked meal there. The rules were unclear, okay? Bah! Anybody got some garlic or onions? Big. Oh. This little hobbit home over here. This looks like a witch's house. Tomb of the Good Druid. I thought there was good druids in here. Yeah, get drained. Blood magic. Oh, I don't want to pick up his hammer. They're like, oh, I'm summoning wolves. So am I. Your wolves are weak. My Pokemon beat yours. Where's my gym badge now? Huh? Where's my grass badge? Someone teaches Nez how to fish. Nez, instructions unclear. I cooked myself. Hey. Meteorite. The instructions were unclear. They said that they cooked it and put it on the altar. They didn't say bring that separately on and to an altar, you know? They did me dirty. Oh no, it's Bob. Druid's Wish Gem. I like these little tents. Undercooked food. It's a small health potion. What does it say? Oh, it's just a symbol. I thought it said something special on there. Hello. Infected red deaths. Okay. A lucky charm. Grants 5 gold after killing an enemy. So one-time use. Oh, it's an amulet. I'm offended, so no. You know what's crazy? There are like legit fishing games that I have played. Do I have to have a streaming night of just playing some fishing games? Alright, for this, I gotta switch up my magic. Actually, I could mess around with the ice magic, see if it's worth it. Oh, we had one slip through the crack. Spoiled meat, infected skin. I don't know how I feel about the chill one. It's not as cool as the Thunderstrike. Father fished a lot when you were younger, when he was young. When he was younger. Fishing is cool. Fishing's fun. Via gaming, via IRL, preferably IRL. The Killing Stroke. Another spell of mysterious means. One that needs to be... Do I already have one? I already do. Increase the damage with the next attack. Dealing fire damage. Summon a burning rain of fire. This one sounds cool, though. This charged... maybe I should mess around with that. I also never thought about... Can I upgrade these spells? Good Druid's Journal. Wait, this is journal number 2. Journal number 1. It's confirmed. The first cases of Red Death have appeared in our village. Those affected developed red spots on their skin and fevers. I've gathered herbs like mandrake, parsley, and sage to create potions and salvage that should bring us some relief. The next day, I administered the healing potion to the hills boy, Emmett. Initially, his fever seemed to subside and his eyes brightened. However, by morning, tremors had set in and his fever returned. I need to try something else. A couple days later, today I realized something's crucial. I should have noticed earlier. The illness affects only humans. Animals appear to be immune. I wonder if it applies to other creatures. A couple of days later, the boy's condition has deteriorated. Red spots now cover his entire body and he suffers from violent tremors, as if something inside him is trying to break free. This is the first time I've ever seen this stage of the illness. But I know I don't have much time. A couple of days later, I've taken Emmett with me. His parents wouldn't understand what I'm trying to do. To combat his damn disease, I must turn to the rituals to blood magic. The magic of death and rebirth. Ooh. That's awesome, Soul. That's a good core memories you got there. Alright. I'm sorry, Emmett. I owe you and your parents a profound apology. I failed you all. My heart is broken when I had to put that dagger through your chest. But please believe me when I say that you were no longer yourself. I vow that your death will not be in vain. I will find a cure for Red Death, even if it's the last thing I do. So no other child will ever have to suffer as you did. Why does nothing work? 7 patients, and not one has improved. 5 have worsened, and I had hoped using animal blood might have been the answer. but it just doesn't work at all. It's like bashing my head against a wall. I need to delve deeper into this into the most primal magic, into the rituals banned by the conclave, into experiments people dread even hearing about. If I'm not prepared to push every boundary, I will never conquer the Red Death. I wonder who is this good druid. Would I get to meet this good druid? After I rob his home? A cascade deluge. What does this bow and arrow do? Consecutive attacks deal 1 more damage. Is that it for this place? I feel like there was more. Oh, maybe this is him right here. Ah, Druid's last note. Yeah. Never mind. We found it. This is my final experiment. If it works, no other child will suffer Emmett's fate. If it fails, then only God knows what horrors may be unleashed. Everything is ready. Now all I can do is pray. Pray with me, children. Huh. There's a bunch of Dryards. I forget how those things are called. Dryards. The grass elementals. Oh, wait. Martha's letter. Dude, how much? Otis' letter, Lauren's letter, Miller's letter from R. It's not easy to write these letters, but the least I owe you. I know you did everything possible to save our son. You did everything in your power, and that's much more than the Red Priests ever would. I know you well enough to understand that you might blame yourself and try to shoulder the responsibility for something that was simply fate. Please don't continue to live your life as I will mine. Please don't continue. Oh, please don't continue to live your life as I will mine. Let's be clear, I never liked druids, and I don't plan to start now. However, you've healed my boy, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. You always have a place in our table and shelter in our home, so please accept these few coins and bottle of the finest blackberry moonshine. Just drink carefully so you don't croak, because there's no one here who could save you. Alright. I'm not going to read all these. Didn't I just open this? Ah, Battle Mage gloves, Battle Mage tunic, Battle Mage boots, Battle Mage hood, and Battle Mage trousers. Never mind, I did not open that. Oh, I went that way, not this way. My spirituality needs to be super high up in order to wear this. But what the heck is going on with some of this? What the heck is going on? Why does the armor look kind of weird? I don't think of druid when I see this. The gloves, yeah. The thorns, but the chest piece? What the fuck is this thing? Yeah, I'm not loving it. Keep on forgetting what I was doing. I need to go get garlic and Oh, you know what? There's a cook in the main city. I wonder if I can head over there. I need garlic and onions, and I should have more venison on me. Unless I already cooked all that as well on accident. Oh, I didn't want to take his tunic, but alright. Alright. We need cooking supplies. I think the cook is down here. Fuck, I don't remember exactly. I think, okay, never mind. I do remember where he's at. He is over here. I just hope he's not asleep. He's got to be awake. Hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, cool. He's awake. Listen here. You suck, dude. You don't even have garlic. You don't have any onions. How does this cook not have onions or garlic? What a rookie. Now he better not have garlic or onions sitting around that I have to steal. You know what I'm saying? He's got an onion in the sack. This fucking son of a bitch here. Alright, we stole an onion. We just need garlic. Come on, come on. Can we get a garlic somewhere? Gotta have 1 clove of garlic. No garlic. Wario would hate him. Dude, this is tragic. Where the garlic at? I gotta go to other vendors and hope that they're not sleeping yet. And she's not here. Dang it, but she might have garlic sitting around. Some eggs, some cheese. Aha! Got it. We stole it. I wouldn't be paying it. They have it. I was okay with purchasing it. They just refused to give me the means to do so. What a bunch of weirdos. Alright, let's see what happens. We have all the stuff. We get a cutscene?
Check it out. They did it. Somebody did it.
Impossible.
See, someone's here.
Damned morons.
Nobody could be stupid enough to actually fall for this.
And yet...
Hey, you there. We can't exactly see you because, you know, we're dead. But we can sense that you're here, so...
Congratulations! You've made it to the sacred site of knowledge!
Is that what we called it? I can't believe this shit. They actually fell for it. I can't believe it.
I know, right? Traveler, the knowledge you seek, The knowledge we druids decided to share with you is that you can kiss our dead magical asses and get the hell back to wherever you came from. Now scram.
What is this? Wait, explain yourselves.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They always need answers, don't they?
Right.
What did you expect? A monster fight? Some grand artifact to carry you back home?
Yeah, give me 1 second, we'll be right back. Could say a treasure would have been nice, or I did expect to be surprised by a monster. I'm gonna say that one.
No monsters here. At least none you can fight.
Yeah, you people and your treasures.
You remembered to take something with you?
Not really.
Here. Here's your artifact.
You must carry it with you at all times, or else. Oh my god, I just can't. Yeah. Now scrap.
These guys are weirdos. What did I get? Did he even give me anything? A mistletoe. There's something odd about the way this area looks like. In one of the main first towns that we went to, there's like this giant statue that's like nailed to a stone and chained to a stone. It's kind of giving those vibes. Ah! Water. What the heck's over here? Oh. The good druid. Damn. Water goes deep. I did not expect it to be this clear and this deep. Will I die if I go down the... Before I go down the waterfall? Wormtoe the Wise! Snom was a V. His power was... Wait, his guilt shaped the destiny of Avalon. Name is and will be Rev. Seek knowledge. I'm going through it, soul. So what happens if you go off the waterfall here? Nothing. Very slow fall. And these waters are not as nice and clear as the ones up above. I mean, can I go all the way to the right here? Or is this just blocked off? Are we swagging? Dude, we're swagging so hard, dude. How about you, Juliana? How you doing? Swagging? Swagging the night away? Okay, so we can go on the... Oh, invisible wall. Maybe? No? Ouchies? Yeah, I'm doing pretty swag too. Love to hear it. Absolutely, love to hear it as well. Keep up the swag. Gotta be swag surfing. No. So there's an invisible wall right about me. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was going to tell me to do something else. They're just telling me to talk to my little companion. It is weird to be swimming in this game. Like, I'm just expecting my stamina to become depleted, you know, to be draining stamina doing so, but you could swim for days. It's only oxygen that gets messed with. I wonder if that's one of those King Arthur Excalibur points. Kind of looks like it. Archways. I need to have the power of Excalibur. And along came beside him. He hurled his trident. The Sunken Village. No, I wanted to learn about the Sunken Village, and I pressed the right stick, and it made me use my ability. My ultimate ability. There's a guy with a smoking something over here. Hold up. Bro, what is going on? Wait. Have I been to this village? Is this a village of people? Whatever. Hob!
Oh, a wanderer in the sunken village. You must be lost. Back in the day, you just needed to look at the stars and you'd know where you were going. Now, even they are misplaced.
By the weirdness? What's your fort username? Mr. Secret Man, Secret Pants. You'll get it when you get it. Lucas, you on a Fortnite kick, huh? You excited about Sora being introduced to Fortnite? Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? Haven't we met before? We were both prisoners at the... Oh, this guy was at the asylum? Oh, he was the old guy who was just content.
Island Asylum? But when I look at your face, something stirs. And look at you now. Out in the world, freedom is a gift, even when it feels heavy. I guess I'm just an old man listening to the sound of the sea.
Search that you lied.
Every wave carries a story, you know. Some are whispers, others are roars. I like to think they're keeping me company. Long ago, I decided to wait for something to happen. So I'm waiting. For what's ahead.
We'll get there when we get there, Lucas. Patience, brother.
It's closer than ever. Everything that's around us, it's not yet the end. and that thought really bothered.
The monsters here don't attack you?
I think you misunderstand. I don't see any monsters here. It's sad. But as you can see, not much depends on us. They were given some time, which they've tried to use as... I'm glad they allow me to stay here despite...
You're not afraid of this place?
It's the cycle of life.
This guy's weird.
Sometimes you just...
Tell me about the sunken village.
The village was not always sunken. But one day, someone, undoubtedly important, made a decision, undoubtedly necessary, that it would be better to make it. So the wave came and made...
So you're saying someone flooded the village?
I know that some druids did it. Specific individuals, although their names have long been forgotten. This is no great mystery, my friend.
Why did the druids do this? I'm gonna listen. I want to grab some more snacks.
Who knows what's going through people's heads? Maybe someone ordered them to do it. We'll never know. That's a good question. Maybe they burnt during the charred conclave. Maybe not. Nevertheless, the punishment was delivered and justice prevailed. Once again, the world was made a better place. At least that's what those who set fire to the stakes preach. All in the name of the Word. Among others, this wouldn't have happened if not for Camelot's desperation. Hey, many tragic decisions were made. I don't know if the Word was so unambiguous or if its interpretation failed. What happened on the fields of the charred conclave wasn't just about the flood, my friend. It was about things and forces we don't understand. Long ago enough for people to have no chance of discovering why it happened, and yet recently enough that this place still reminds us of it. Now the village is what it is, and the past has washed away, and I'll stay and look. I have everything I need, the entire world in one place. Before you go, I understand. I see you, I hear you, and I have a feeling that you will find what you're looking for. Farewell, and thank you for visiting me, my friend. You can come keep me company whenever you want.
This guy's name should be Mr. Vague. Old man lingers by the water, speaking of waves as if they carry secrets only he can hear. He does not fear the lost ones who roam here. He does not call them monsters. They are simply those who could not leave. He understands them. He too is waiting for something, or perhaps nothing at all. Yeah, Mr. Vague Man. Found a broken gong. Must mean that I must have to repair it and bring it back, huh? Clearly, that's the answer. Bro, that went right through his legs? That's crazy. man, bunch of weaklings. Do you think this game is based on the movie How to Train Your Dragon? You know, I'd say it's definitely not. I could see where you would think... I could see where you would think that. With the handling of the character, you would think it was a hiccup. How he's can come off as, like, quite the toothless person. And with King Arthur being such a stoic, fatherly figure. Voltron said this game is based off of the Ninja Turtles. Yes, specifically the 90s movie versions. You see how I just grabbed that mug? What you didn't realize was when I grabbed that wooden mug, it left me with a Master Splinter. And now I'll have to face Shredder all alone. Those movies rule, by the way. Gold ring. Oh, dear lovers. Bam. Wait, hold up. She's like, I'll never let go, Jack. Boom! Boom! So mean. Why do you say Splinter? Okay, so... Why do you say Splinter like Zoolander? Because that's how he said it in the movie. In Ninja Turtles, the movie... Fuck, man, I forgot what happened. Fuck, I remember... Who says it? Is it Ralph? No, actually, it might be Leo. They're like, what? Something about Splinter taking over with the Foot Clan or something like that, and Master Splinter, or not Master Splinter, Shredder taking over with the Foot Clan. They took over something, and, oh, I think it's when Splinter actually fights Shredder. And then the Turtles find out about it, and they go, Splinter. I swear it was said like that. Meat and a carrot. It was Raphael? Damn it. I was close. Voltron knows. But it also does sound like Zoolander saying Splinter. What a crossover that would be. Zoolander. Blue Steel. Leonardo's new nickname. What the heck is making that noise? The zombie's still here. Keeper's tags. A tomato. Ralph, it's Ralph. Ralph. That's what that reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph. Ralph. What is this? A center for ants. It needs to be at least 3 times bigger than this. He's absolutely right. How did I get over encumbered so fast? What am I holding on to? Oh, I did get that druid armor, huh? Dang druid armor. Doesn't even look like it weighs that much. I don't remember picking up. Oh, wait, the gong. Oh, it only weighs 2. Could it be? No, that's not even weighing a lot. Drop that. There we go. The Derek Zoolander Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good and Do Other Stuff Good. They need a part 3 for Wreck-It Ralph. They do. They do. That'd be fun. And maybe something that's more centered on Ralph. No offense, Vanellope, but you know. Let maybe something just Ralph being Ralph. Vanellope von Schweetz. Vanellope is good. Don't get me wrong. I just felt like they burned Ralph on the last movie. Like, bruh. Archer's Quickened Gloves. Did you ever watch the live-action Pac-Man movie? No. No, I have not. For some reason, when you said live-action Pac-Man movie, I thought of... what was the name of that movie? Game Over or whatever? The Adam Sandler movie? It was really bad. But it was... had to deal with, like, video games becoming real. Pixel, thank you, Voltron. Yeah. I've only ever watched it once. And I was like, yeah, this movie kind of sucked. Follow me for more tips. Yeah, Voltron, the movie, he's a cinephile. He loves them movies. My movie guy over there. I feel like there's more to this castle, village, whatever. Coastal village. There's a lot of hidden bodies. Was the Pac-Man movie good? Is it worth it? I'm gonna go on a whim and say it was probably bad. I remember during an interview, Adam Sandler said his best movie was Hubie. I still have never even seen that. You sure he didn't say that because they were promoting it? What do you guys say Adam Sandler's best movie is, huh? That's actually a hard question. To me, I think it's between 3. But there's room for arguments for like the fourth one. For me, it's Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore, and then Waterboy. But I could also see Little Nicky. I love Little Nicky. It's so stupid, but it's so funny. Ooh, you're right. I totally forgot about Wedding Singer. Dude, fuck. That one's tough. You know, I still think I'd put the other ones over it. I love Wedding Singer, but... You said The Wedding Singer is his best? Mr. Deeds. Was Mr. Deeds the one, man, I haven't seen that one the longest. Which one was it where he had the water fountain? That was the water fountain, the Kool-Aid, right? Kool-Aid water fountain? And then the, Frostbite Foot? Yeah. I do remember ever seeing that. Ever since seeing that, I'm like, that's what I want when I become rich. I'm gonna get myself. This is a dumb idea. Now I would not want that. Maybe a Red Bull fountain. There we go. Now we're talking. Just go with it. Was actually good. I like that one as well. Ba 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 ba. Da, na, na. One of my favorite parts in Wedding Singer is the the dude keep on singing the same song over and over again. Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? Wood. Bro, where is... It's non-existent. Yeah, we were talking about this a couple of days ago. We're talking about just between Adam Sandler, Jim Carrey. Comedy kings from back in the day. They have with their movies, as far as how many movies they have that are just like bangers. 51st Dates is beautiful. I love that movie. Yeah, 51st Dates, yeah. My bad, I didn't see you were asking that. Love that one. Alright, is this... No, every time I think there's like a door into the mountain. Is there not a door into this mountainside? It's a depressing village. Ace Ventura, yeah, absolutely. Dumb and Dumber. Liar, Liar. Me. This one a lot of people don't know about, but I loved Me, Myself, and Irene. I think it's very impressive what Jim Carrey did there. Bruce Almighty. Jim Carrey was my favorite. I grew up watching Cable Guy. Cable Guy. Oh my goodness. Cable Guy is so... That movie's a horror movie, man. Where him and his wife go broke and become robbers. I don't know. Maybe I need the title on that one. I don't know why I can't think of that one. Oh, Fun with Dick and Jane. Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. I remember when that one came out and all that, but I don't remember if I've seen it or not. A bold Sewell, first foot in his merits. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I'll grab these books, but I'm not going to read them now. I'm not in the mood to read. It's probably a really good read, too, because it's the first person that touched foot on Avalon here. Am I over encumbered again? Dang it. These books barely weigh anything, you know? The books worth anything or just lore? Some of them are. I think I've seen a book that was worth something, like decent, but for the most part, it's lore. Aside from the illustrious adventures of Liliana and all the smut that she has written about her. Basically the porn of this game. Very good read. Very good lore. I haven't skipped out on reading any of those stories. They come with artwork, too. Dude, I'm just carrying, like, stuff in abundance right now? Is that what this is all about? Is that why I'm over encumbered, huh? Just gonna drop the shield. My favorite Jim Carrey movies are the Sonic the Hedgehog movies. You know what's funny about the Sonic the Hedgehog movies? Is I just saw somebody bring this up as a point with Jim Carrey, and it's just like how much they love Jim Carrey, and I was like, you know what? I fuck with that too. I love that. I like when actors just pick up roles not because they're being prima donnas about it or anything. They just genuinely want to do it. And Jim Carrey's one of them, where he like announced his retirement, and then so they approached him with the Sonic script, and he's like, "Nope, I'm coming out of retirement for this. I'm doing this one." And it's just like how silly the plot is and everything. You can just tell he's doing it because it's going to be a good time, and I love that. You know, I think I have gotten a skill point from one of the books, but it was like a very like. Basically gives, I don't know, maybe I'm confusing that with a statue or something. But so far, yeah, nothing too crazy. Okay, so these three guys are about to pop off when I drop. Hey. Okay, they're peaceful until I attack, I assume. Will I attack? Are they praising, what is this, Merlin here? Ooh, there's something behind him. Can't do it until probably they're dead, huh? I feel like Rob Schneider's career got ruined by directors. He could have been up there with Adam Sandler and Jim Carrey. I could see that, honestly. Rob Schneider is a stapler. It's a South Park reference. What the heck? Huh. What am I missing? Maybe the books I just picked up in here are supposed to lead me to do something in here? Damn it, do I gotta read? To be fair, I haven't watched Sonic yet. Is his Eggman really good? I enjoy his Eggman a lot, yeah. Once again, you could see he genuinely is just having a good time with it. What the fuck? What's going on? Oh yeah, didn't I set it? Oh yeah, it's down there. I do have it. Yeah. I'm gonna kill one of you guys with fire. You know what? I probably have to activate Arthur's ability. That's probably what they were waiting for me to do. Purged with fire. Burn. Boom. Nothing? I was hoping that was a secret to do something. But yeah, in the movie Me, Myself, and Irene, Jim Carrey has to, he plays a person with split personality disorder. And the other personality is like a jerk, like a big time jerk, because his main personality was so constantly being walked on, constantly being like letting himself be berated, just letting himself always get walked on and bullied by everybody in his life. And his other personality kicks in and just doesn't take shit from nobody and always throws down. And there's a scene where they get into an argument and they start fighting. And the way Jim Carrey conveyed fighting himself in that scene was beautiful. He like trips himself, he karate chops his throat. Iconic. The way his reaction is from all that is perfect. I've heard Coyote versus Acme will be really, really good. That one, honestly, it's cool to see a movie approach something like that again. I feel like it's been a minute. I hope it is good. Damn it. What do I... Oh, yeah. So, either this... I probably have to wait to do a quest in here, or I was supposed to be reading all these books, and they probably lead to something. Legends speak of a hidden complex beneath the ceremonial chamber where offerings in Sewell's memory rest near holy water. His spirit is said to stand vigil, bound by loyalty to the horns. Only those who recover his lost blade and lay it with reverence in his grave may enter. Whether this is true or legend may not. None can say. Those who knew are long gone, and some mysteries must remain. First step, new land, especially bears marked the bold man, guided by all the mother, blah, blah, blah. Planting the king's banner inland. Sewell declared Avalon a new beginning. We take this land under the king's jurisdiction. Sewell vowed, and all those who dwell here shall forever remain under his grace and protection. Camelot and the Horn shall become a symbol. His writings capture. We can only hope this war nears end. No tidings have reached us. Was this... Wait. Was messenger lost to the road, consumed by the weirdness? Tomorrow we approach the enemy defenses. They rain has stopped after a week. Some said it was a sign of the All-Mother. I told my men our blades are guided by our faith and pride. And though I wonder, do we still have any left? Okay, well, I guess the only one that matters is this one. So legend speaks of a hidden complex beneath the ceremonial chamber where offerings in Sewell's memory rest near holy water. His spirit said to stand vigil, bound by loyalty to the Horns. Only those who receive or who recover his lost blade and lay it with reverence in his grave may enter. Did I ever get Sewell's fucking sword? Don't think I do. Well, I gotta go. All right. You have a good night. Should watch Drew Carey's early stand-ups. I don't think I didn't know Drew Carey did early stand-up. Oh, I'm thinking of Drew Barrymore. I'm not Drew Carey. I knew he did stand-up. Never mind. I don't think I ever really watched him though. Except for whose line is it anyway, right? Good luck, Soul. Did I miss a message from Soul saying something else? He's got to leave for what? He's got to go for what? And see. Oh shit! Damn. Y'all got the scrapping. I'm going to be heading to bed. Stay up a little later than I meant to. I feel that. You alright, Stoney? You have a good night. You know, I should try with these guys too. I should try doing the whole fire starter. Damn, how many of these weird spawn are there? Oh, another one. Oh! Bunch of jerks. No! I got stuck on a rock. Oh, bitch. The game had a character that just ran up, stole your weapons, and ran away. Why would you want that? Little goblin. Looks like a treasure goblin. Look at some of these trees wanting to chop them down, man. Why won't they let me cut wood, chop wood? Butter. Spirituality at 10, yeah. There we go. About the Druidic scroll.
How did it go?
Ritual was just a sick juvenile joke by the druids.
Bastards. If this is how they behaved when they were all still alive, it makes more and more sense that people got fed up with them. But I don't get it, you know? Think about it. You have all this knowledge. You're practically a god among men, and yet you treat them like this. Why wouldn't you let the chosen few in on the secret? Why wouldn't you share the mystical arts? Or even just let them observe? How are we supposed to figure these things out for ourselves? It would have been beneficial for all of us if their writings, their rituals, and their deeds weren't written in code. If they were easier to understand.
You give me the mistletoe. He's either going to laugh it off, or he's going to be mad, or he's just going to be like, whoa, what? This has to mean something more.
Mistletoe? Really? They gave you mistletoe? Useless junk, and a parasite to boot. Really nice way of proving their point that we're unworthy of their knowledge. What? Changed? Changed how? Is it bad? Oh no, no. This is not good. Shit. We already have the undead, the weirdness, and the Del Rita to worry about. We don't need yet. They are ruthless in pursuing any remaining druids. If they find out about my interests, I'll be done for. We don't do anything because I still can't leave the keep. You need to find a druid and make him reverse this somehow. 2, actually, but they're nothing more than that. Ideas. Maybe the other keepers have seen something. Dan's been patrolling the walls lately, and he's got sharp eyes. Though I doubt any druid would be foolish enough to hide this close to Camelot's biggest foothold in the south. Whatever you decide, good luck. Please let me know when it's done. Otherwise, I won't be able to focus. I just hope nobody gets sick. I figured it out! The mistletoe! Oh, how could I have been so blind this whole time? It's obvious, don't you see? They weren't laughing at me, do you see? They were telling me to embrace the part that I play in the world. The part that we all play in the world. Listen, mistletoe was their sacred plant, right? We know it's a parasite, and in extreme situations, can even kill the tree on which it grows. Why would you worship a parasite?
Is that true?
I got it. They realize that if everything goes well, it has minimal effect on the tree. Sometimes it's even able to give something back. Even better, it's evergreen,
so birds can feed off it in winter. And even though it's poisonous to humans, druids were able to make medicine out of its fruits. Do you see?
What the fuck? That's true. I never knew that. Yes, a mistletoe is a parasitic plant. It grows on trees and shrubs. What? Why do we... Why? Why? Why do we hang up mistletoes? Yeah. The Google's AI says, we hang mistletoes during the winter holidays as an ancient symbol of life, peace, and romance. A parasitic plant that could kill the tree is for life, peace, and romance? Because the mistletoe stays green and bears white berries during cold winters. When host tree loses their leaves, ancient cultures viewed it as a magical sign of vitality and renewal. Who started it? Who started this tradition? I think it's the Celtic and Druids, ancient Celtic Druids and Norse and Norse. That's crazy. The practice of hanging... Oh, never mind. Here we go. The practice of hanging mistletoe in homes during the winter holidays and kissing underneath it became popular in the 18th century in England. I'll have to look more into that. That's crazy. This whole time, I thought that was just like a berry that some evergreens grew. I feel foolish.
It's so obvious that it's no wonder the answer eluded us all. It's not about the mystical arts, the scrolls, or the rituals. That's all smoke and mirrors. It's about observing nature and drawing the right conclusions. Mistletoe feeds off the tree, but it doesn't just take. It gives back, just like we all do. We always take from something. The trick is to give back more than we take. That's meant to be our role in the world.
It's a bit depressing.
It really isn't, though. I've been obsessed with their power and their rituals. I thought there was some forbidden knowledge that could make me more. But it turned out it's not about gathering knowledge and power just for the sake of it. It's about understanding our place in the world as parasites, but useful ones. There's no more knowledge to gain besides what's already here. The trick is, we need to learn to see it. This is my new quest. Thank you for initiating this discovery.
Yeah, this guy's weird, man. Alright. He is getting late for me as well. I'm probably going to head out of here for tonight. End it here. I want to try to. Depends on how much time I actually get tomorrow and whatnot. But I'd like to, off-stream, kind of hit up a bunch of these tedious, minute, you know, smaller side missions. So I want my guy to get better. I need to get, like, better armor. I need to go about this, like, upgrade my armor. Get the proper amount of skill points into it. So then, because I think that's the other thing that's, like, really hurting me right now. Is the armor I'm wearing, except for this chest piece, isn't something I can wear. I don't know if the parentheses is what the armor's giving me. I think that's exactly what that is. So I'm not getting 5 armor from this helmet like I ought to be. But because I have the endurance, I'm only getting 0.5. I could opt to wear a different helmet, but I don't roll like that. I'm going to wear this helmet till I can actually fit it, basically. I can wear the pants, I can wear the boots, but they could also be upgraded. The only thing that's upgraded is the chest piece. I gotta look into upgrading the pants, the boots, the gloves. But also, yeah, there's a lot of just other components I guess I need to be paying attention to. I don't know if I can... I'm gonna try really quick to check that out. Is there a way to upgrade the spells? I feel like that could be a thing, but I don't know if it's done at a workbench like here. For upgrading, yeah, it just looks like it's just your items, yeah, not the spells at all.
Today.
Ooh, you can fail quests. Look at that. There's a whole tab of failed side missions. Yeah, I'll have to do that one. Also, I'm gonna have to like look online to figure out how to use the woodcutter's axe, because I feel like that shouldn't be this hard to find all the wood I need. And if there's woodcutter's axe that allows wood cutting, should there be like a stump around here that I can just constantly cut out wood until I have enough? But I haven't spotted anything like that. And on top of it, where can I get the wood? We'll have to figure that out. But yes, I'm going to be heading out of here for the night. I appreciate you guys for all chatting it up, keeping the chat lively and fun. I'll be heading out of here for the night. Be back again tomorrow for more Tainted Grail. Hopefully starting at a proper time. I was kind of dropped the ball with starting on time tonight, so make sure I do better to start on time tomorrow. But yeah. Anyway, with that being said, guys, I appreciate you all. I love you guys. Jesus loves you too. Don't let anybody else tell you that he didn't die for you no matter what. Don't let anybody gatekeep this religion. It's for everybody. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. I say that because I love you guys. I want you guys to know. But with that being said, keep being amazing. Keep being awesome. Keep catching them W's, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out.